So this is the first diary that I'm making. I just want to talk about the process that I felt like I was going through today, especially this morning. I went on my morning walk, and usually when I walk I just have this conversation with myself. I think it's very healthy. And basically just evolved into first talking about some things that I had in my mind, and then it went into really thinking about these patterns that are resurfacing and that are like asking for me to change them, to look at them. I was recently on this trip to Bali, and one of the things that came across the most was how much my shoulders were tight and how much weight I carried on my shoulders. And I've been pondering and thinking about that, and why is that? I did a bunch of massages, and I did like in different places, not just in Bali and in China, and that one really worked it through me, and it felt like it just something moved because of how much she pressed my body and made these change how tight they were. And I was sore for so long, and it's been 2 weeks since I came back, and during this time I've been going through a lot of observation on the patterns that I've had and how much they're changing, but they are coming out for me to look at them. And so today when I went on my walk, one of the things that came up was a lot about my mother line. Sort of this lineage of women that... So I have to continue in this one because my camera died. So basically, going to what I was talking about, I realized that I've been carrying a lot of weight on my shoulders, and it feels like this weight of lineages, that it makes it hard to breathe sometimes, or how much I forget to breathe deeply and to relax my body, not feeling so tight like that, and to just let it go. And as I was walking and talking about this, I became really emotional. I'd never realized how much it was the weight of self-expression that it was making me feel this tight, and this gigantic weight of survival and fear of survival. I realized other things about childhood and the things that were said and how that influenced me. Without going into too much detail, I've realized I was in a position where I was a child and I couldn't control what was happening around me. And the people around me would say certain things that as a child I took as I was afraid of losing them. And that made me fearful of my own survival. And it feels like that was just this tightening in my solar plexus, like in this area, it just became so tight that it was like I didn't realize how much I wouldn't breathe when those things would happen, and how much that actually affected me. How much I tightened my body and like tightened my shoulders and became so tense with life and so afraid of survival, so afraid of losing the people that I inherently connected with surviving on a daily basis. And so one thing that I did today was, while I was going through this and becoming emotional, I just kept breathing. I couldn't even breathe through my nose that right. I just kept breathing through my mouth, really in and out. And as I did this, and as I was crying, like the tears were running through my face, I just felt like this complete chill over my back and this release. And it felt like it wasn't just my release, it felt like generations of release. Like I can feel it. I can feel everything that I've been feeling. I can move emotion through my body. I don't have to be afraid of it. I don't have to tighten my body, scared of it. I can trust God, or whatever anyone's definition of God is. I can trust this universal flow and all-knowing nature and my soul that like I was born here and I wasn't here before, and one day I won't be here anymore. But that while I'm here, I might as well just trust the journey, because imagine if we live forever. This is just a speck of time. Isn't it worth it to just enjoy it and to relax into it and to be present in it? And so I was just very much so reminded to breathe today. And I guess that's what I wanted to journal about. That I don't want to breathe just for myself. I want to breathe for all the people that came before me. All the women that felt their survival threatened and felt like they had to be silenced, or that they had to adhere by someone else in order to survive. And I want to give back that survival instinct to this unwavering trust and faith in God and in soul, and in that I'm taken care of, that I don't have to worry, that I can breathe, that I don't have to be tight, and that I can just be. And that's what I came into today. So interesting that